can we spend a few words, a few moments on the company itself, the company's mission, the core business, if you can shed some light on that?
Yeah, sure. So just to give you an overview of what Lori does, essentially, we are a tech startup in the logistics space in Africa. We work to connect large cargo owners with transporters. So, for example, you as a cargo owner, if you need trucks to move your goods from point A to point B, previously without Lori, you would initially interact with about 50 different transporters. By the time you're signing contracts, you're down to about 20. By the time you're having trucks showing up to the unloading point, you're down half to about 10 transporters. And the trucks that actually take your goods on the journey, the ones that actually reach the end point, goes much lower than that. The issue that we found in the industry was a complete lack of centralized coordination, lack of flexibility, poor communication, and lack of transparency on the side of the cargo owner. So we came in with the goal of taking out essentially the headache that both sides have to deal with. We interact a lot with SME transporters, giving them advantage of access to large cargo owners that they, as individuals, would not usually have access to over larger transporters. And for cargo owners, we come in and we give them complete transparency through the whole journey. So like with Lori, you as the cargo owner can essentially come to us and request trucks to move your goods, and then we go and we deal with the transporters, and then we match the trucks to the onloading and offloading points. And throughout that whole journey, you as a cargo owner have constant notifications, so you know where your goods are, you know if there are any delays. You just have constant transparency throughout. We have centralized coordination because we are the ones that manage all the matching of the trucks and deal with both parties on either side, and just ensure a sense of flexibility in terms of with the logistics space, anything can go wrong. So if a truck breaks down or anything happens, we're able to come in and rematch it immediately and follow through so that the journey continues as needed. So we don't own any cargo and we don't own any trucks. We work with transporters who own the trucks. We onboard them onto our system so we know which trucks we can avail as needed. And then we work with cargo owners on the other side who have the cargo. We're pretty much the midpoint in this whole chain. So yeah, that's Lori. Our goal, our mission essentially is to lower the cost of goods in Africa. And through everything that we do, we're aiming to reduce the burden of cost that end consumers have to bear as a result of ineffective logistical practices.